Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Daniel, and in this video we are traveling back to Perth of the Silk Road. You just saw the tragic end of the Bamiyan Buddha, but there is a much deeper story behind those empty cliffs, from ancient secret to political wars. Stick with me until the end of this video as we uncover what the world lost and what is still hidden in those mountains. If you enjoyed the deep dives into his story, don't forget to hit like button and subscribe to support my channel. Let's go to video. Deep within the soaring peaks of the Hindu Kush lies a valley that was once the beating heart of the Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting east and west, playing a vital role in the evolution of human history. The Bamiyan Valley was a melting pot where Greek, Indian, and Persian art converged to create the world's largest standing statues. Until 2001, these towering figures were the tallest Buddha statues on earth, standing as sentinels over the valley. Carved directly into the cliffs were two monumental statues. The largest was colossal, standing at 55 meters, and the smaller Shamama at 38 meters. Historical evidence suggests that these monumental statues were carved between the 3rd and 6th centuries AD. Salsal, the larger Buddha, is believed to have been completed around 570 AD, while the smaller Shamama dates back to approximately 507 AD. For centuries, Bamiyan acted a magnet for the world's greatest traveler and archaeologist, individuals who dedicated decades of their lives to uncovering the civilization hidden behind this stone face. To unlock this mystery, we must turn to the manuscript of the witness who saw the Buddhas while they still stood. In the 7th century AD, the Chinese pilgrim Shenzhen reached the Bamiyan Valley after traveling the treacherous path of the Hindu Kush. According to his book, Siyuki Buddhist Records of the Western World, Bamiyan was a vibrant religious center with over 10 monasteries and 1,000 monks living in peace and profound faith. He wrote of the 55-meter great Buddha glittering with gold and jewels, and 38 meters statue made of metal and stone. However, he also revealed an even great secret, a 300-meter long reclining Buddha, a claim that for centuries seemed like a mere religious legend. Centuries later, these reports inspired renowned archaeologists like Dr. Zamarialai Tarzai to search for signs of that 300-meter reclining Buddha. In 2002, following the fall of the first Taliban regime, Dr. Tarzai began extensive excavation. In September 2008, Global News announced that a reclining Buddha had been found, but not the 300-meter giant. It is a 19-meter Buddha in the state of nirvana. Dr. Tarzai stated this Buddha was found in the Eastern monastery where I have been excavating for the past 7 years. I believe other similar Buddha may exist, but I am still searching for that 300-meter one. Furthermore, Mohammad Zia Afshar, the cultural advisor of Afghanistan at the time, reported that Dr. Tarzai's team discovered 89 other historical artifacts alongside the 19-meter Buddha. These findings further confirmed that the Bamiyan Valley was a vast interconnected treasury of ancient civilization. In the same year, another significant discovery was made by a Japanese team led by Professor Takayusu Higuchi. Through chemical analysis of the Bamiyan murals, they proved that artists in this valley were using plant-based oils to stabilize pigments as early as 650 AD. It means 800 years before Europeans. Instead of random excavation, the Japanese team utilized ground-penetrating radar. They detected structural anomalies and massive formation, whose dimensions aligned with Shangzheng's descriptions. However, they reported that these structures are extremely fragile due to their composition of mud and straw, and any unprofessional excavation could lead to their immediate destruction. Furthermore, since 2013, due to insecurity in Afghanistan, mass excavations have been halted and sites have been backfilled for protection. But then came the reign of blind ignorance. The Taliban began a brutal war against history, destroying everything they could not understand. The tragedy of the destruction of these Estongians began on February 26, 2001, when Mullah Muhammad Omar ordered the destruction of all known Islamic statues in Afghanistan. The operation began on March 2. They first fired at the statues with anti-aircraft guns and artillery, then placed anti-tank mines at their base, and finally packed explosives into the crevices of the cliffs. The operation lasted 25 days, until Salsal and Shamama finally collapsed. At that time, the Taliban were under severe international sanctions and their government was not recognized by the United Nations. Mullah Omar had initially promised to protect the Buddhas, but when humanitarian aid to combat famine reached a deadlock and the international community focused on cultural heritage issues more than human lives from the Taliban's perspective, they used the destruction of the Buddhas as leverage and political extortion to violently capture the world's attention. This was a total cultural terrorism that sparked global outrage. UNESCO declared the destruction of the Bamiyan Buddhas is a crime against culture and a cold-blooded attack on the memory of humanity. They stated that this stain of shame will never be erased from the perpetrators as they destroy the shared heritage of 7 billion people. Kofi Annan stated the world will judge those who destroy the identity of their own nation. History cannot be erased by gunpowder and ignorance. Today, Bamiyan is not just a tourist attraction, it is an open wound on the map of the world. The void left by the Buddhas speaks more powerfully than their presence ever did. They remind us how vulnerable civilization is in the face of ignorance. Science may one day resurrect these stone giants, but no amount of gunpowder can destroy the truth buried deep within these cliffs. Bamiyan is alive because history can be blasted, but it never be brought to its knees. The story of Bamiyan reminder that while a stone can be broken, but the truth remain. Thank you for stay with me through this journey. I hope you like that. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to support my channel with your comments. And that's all. Goodbye to next video. Stay curious, stay darkism.